Hello everybody, it's me, James, the councillor from the Workers' Party of Britain. Just got a bit of time to do a very quick video, which I feel is very important and goes right to the heart, really, of the problem, or the problems with Labour and the problems being created by Labour, and why the Workers' Party of Britain, the party that I belong to, the party that gave Labour such problems in Batley and Spen. We took 22% of the vote. We decimated their majority in just 4 weeks with no resources. We're a party that's barely 18 months old. How did we do that? We did that because we worked damn hard. We did that because each of us believes in our 10-point plan, manifesto, if you like, and ourselves as working class individuals that have come together to try and do what Labour used to do. Labour used to, less and less people think it does now, more people realise that it doesn't. Labour used to pretend maybe, or actually represent the interests of working class people, people who work for a living, people like you and me that have to work for a living. Most of us know that's no longer the case. Labour, and I can tell you this because I was in it for years, is unfortunately consumed from the top down, consumed with identity politics and a term that crops up quite regularly now, intersectionalism. Intersectionality, that's basically all of the identity politics sort of areas encompassed in one big theory, basically, primarily sexual identity, race, gender, but then also those are the three main parts. The Labour Party is obsessed with this, and unfortunately, their obsession with this means that the people that need them or needed them most, you and me. I mean, look where I'm sitting. I'm sitting in the house that we rent. I mean, look at my background. It's not exactly plush surroundings. There's the pipes from the boiler that was put in after we moved into this old terrace house. Going upstairs, there's some curtains that need to be desperately replaced because they're just, wallpaper, damp wallpaper, black mould all over the house like a lot of people have around here. We're the people that Labour was supposed to, and perhaps once did, probably not for 3-4 decades, actually represent working class people. But as I say, this identity politics, intersectionality, has completely blinded their understanding of the world, I'm afraid, which is why we're here as the Workers' Party of Britain, which is why I'm here talking to you here on my own sort of my own channel and my little vlogs, which is to say to you that we're doing what Labour used to do. We are now the party that are representing working people, the working class, because we understand totally, because we're affected by it, we understand that's what it's about. It's about what you do and don't have. It's about what opportunities of work or not that you do or don't have. It's about what control over your own work you do or don't have at work. It's about your rights at work. That's what matters to people in real life. That you don't go around, I don't go around each day, wake up in the morning, go to bed at night thinking about my sexuality or my sexual identity, my race or my gender. Do you do that? No, I don't do that. Labour officials, the Labour higher ups the Labour Party does. It's obsessed with it. Absolutely obsessed with it. When I was in Labour, and they still do it, if there was someone to be elected to some position within a CLP or something, you're having 50% shortlists of just female candidates, or 50% of just BAME, LGBT, all this sort of stuff. Wonderful, fine, for the sake of, if you want to argue for that for the sake of equality in that sense. But of course, if you think about that logically, all that means is you've got a high chance of getting a female party member in that position. Does that female, or does that BAME party member, or that party member that identifies as LGBT, what do they, are they supportive of the working class or not? And in my experience, often not. Because all you're doing is choosing somebody on a very narrow one sort of set of identities. That's what we call identity politics. What do they believe in? That's what's more important. Do they understand the working class struggle? Do they understand the owner having more power than the worker, you and me? We don't decide how much we get paid for the work we do we? The owners do. The ruling class do. We don't decide anything about how much we get, when we get it, how much holiday we do or don't get, when we get it. We don't get to decide. And, that's the whole point of a Labour movement, a Labour Party. And they ain't doing it, and they haven't been doing it for a long time. So, if you'd like to join the Workers' Party, you can find us on the internet, Workers' Party of Britain, Great Britain, .org, I believe it is. If you like this video, please give it a like. If you want to comment down below, please do. And yeah, that's my that's my 5 cents worth for today. So ciao for now, and I'll see you next time.